Let me ask you something personal. Why is it that you, smart, successful woman, who can heal the others, hold space for clients, maybe even lead a company, solve complex problems, and still end up with wrong men or no men at all? It's like you are reliving the same story for years. And I know that you've been told that you're not enough or too much, or maybe that your standards are too high, or that all men nowadays don't want to commit. But what if I told you that none of it is true? And in the next few minutes, I am going to show you why this story keeps happening to you and how to fix it. And how in just 14 days, we can rewrite this story. By the end of this short video, you will know exactly why the love you long for has felt so out of reach. We'll end the loneliness and ghosting, breadcrumbing, and settling for wrong people. Even if you've done therapy, even if you are exhausted from trying, this is different because it goes beneath the mind or any conventional dating advice. Because this isn't about becoming somebody else. This is about returning to the woman you once were. Before the world wounded your delicate heart. You've achieved so much, and congratulations on that. But inside, you're still asking the same question: why does love feel so hard for me? Maybe you've tried journaling, inner child healing, mindset work, attachment style podcasts, and yet somehow you still end up with the wrong men or no men at all. And I know you've been told that you're not enough, or that you're too much, or that your standards are too high, or that all men nowadays just don't want to commit. But what if I told you that none of it is true? And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why this story keeps happening to you, and how in just 14 days, we are going to rewrite this story. By the end of this short video, you will know exactly why the love you long for has felt so out of reach, ending the loneliness, ending the ghosting, breadcrumbing, and settling for the wrong people. Even if you're exhausted from trying, this is completely different because it goes way beneath the mind into the nitty-gritty of the subconscious. It goes way beyond any conventional dating advice. This is not about becoming somebody else. This is about returning to the innocence, to the woman you once were, before the world wounded your delicate heart. You've achieved the lifestyle you always wanted, and congratulations on that. But inside, you're still asking the same question: will love ever come? Why does it have to be so hard? And even if you've done the inner child healing, mindset work, watched numerous attachment style podcasts, maybe you burned sage, called in your beloved under the full moon, you're still in another almost relationship or no relationship at all. Love doesn't have to be like this. In fact, it's not supposed to. And what we do next is going to show your body that truth. The truth is, here is the part that no one tells you, that at this point your nervous system is operating in the survival mode. It had to learn that mode to survive trauma, betrayal, abandonment. And the truth is, right now, your nervous system is wired for struggle. It is not wired for peaceful, comfortable relationship, even if your heart deeply wants it. Instead, your nervous system is attracting situations which will only continue your struggle. The good news is that we will rewire it gently, permanently, and fast. In just 2 weeks, with my famous magnetic woman method, you will turn into the feminine version of yourself that starts to attract real love. Because when your body finally feels safe to receive, you will start attracting real love and devotion. I am talking about the kind of love that makes you exhale when he walks into the room. The kind where he keeps his word, not to impress you, but because it's who he deeply, truly is. Where your softness is safe, where your power is admired, where your quirks are celebrated. No eggshells, no needing to coach him through basic emotional intelligence. Just a man who leads with honor, meets you with devotion and commitment, and makes it known he's not going anywhere. He posts your photos together on social media. He's good with your friends. He pronounces toasts. He talks about how you met. He calls you the one, the love of his life. This is not a dream. This is what becomes available when your system stops craving chaos and starts opening to secure, anchored relationships. So who I am and why you can trust me. If you're wondering, my name is Luba Evans, and for the past 20 years, I have helped thousands of women go from overfunctioning, anxious, love-starved, and burnt out to radiant, receptive, adored, claimed, and fully celebrated. I have coached therapists who couldn't fix their own relationships, CEOs who crushed it at work but collapsed at home, moms who gave everything and forgot what it felt like to receive. And I built this special 2-week return to love private immersion with me because I got tired of watching powerful women lose themselves to men who weren't even ready to hold their hearts. This isn't a course, and this is not even regular coaching. This is a full nervous system reset that changes how men respond to you because you have finally come home to your own self. This is my promise to you. Here's what I want you to know. In just 2 weeks, your story will start to change. Inside the Return to Love immersion, we will uncover the hidden blueprint, love blueprint that's been running your love life. Identify exactly how your nervous system is keeping you stuck in the patterns of self-abandonment, rejection, and settling for less. And you will become a woman men fight to claim because your presence, magnetic presence, makes them feel like they have already won. This work doesn't just change your love life, it changes your whole life. Here's what's included in the 14-day private immersion with me. Let me break it down. Session 1. Love breakthrough, where we uncover the exact love blueprint that is sitting in your body, wired into your body right now, and why it keeps pulling in the same kind of a man again and again, or no man at all. Identify exactly how your nervous system is keeping you stuck in the patterns of self-abandonment, rejection, and settling for less. And you will become a woman men fight to claim because your presence, magnetic presence, makes them feel like they have already won. This work doesn't just change your love life, it changes your whole life. Here's what's included in the 14-day private immersion with me. Let me break it down. Session 1. Love breakthrough, where we uncover the exact love blueprint that is sitting in your body, wired into your body right now, and why it keeps pulling in the same kind of a man again and again, or no man at all. In between sessions, personalized integration work, short exercises, meditations to really anchor the change into your nervous system so it would stick. Session 2. Rewrite your love story. We lock in your new standard. We draw the line between what you will never tolerate again and the kind of love that finally meets you. You come to crystal clarity of the kind of relationship that you're calling in and that you are going to build and design. You'll be guided back to the version of you who attracts love with ease and joy. The cycle of hurt and stagnation and self-sabotage will be broken, paving the road with rose petals to the new you and to the new kind of love. Real women, real results. I want to tell you about hundreds of my clients. 700 women graduated from my Magnetic Woman program with 86% success rate finding the best relationship of their life. Thousands of women use my meditations and do-it-yourself courses. I have taught more than 350 in-person events, retreats. I even have my own meditation retreat center where we hold our Magnetic Woman retreats. Look, this isn't coaching. It is a reset. You've spent years trying to get a good partner. What if in just 14 days you could actually break the cycle of struggle, pointless waiting, and get on the completely new road you owe it to yourself, to the little girl inside of you who does not want to give up on love? That's what this Return to Love private 2-week immersion does. Only 3 spots are available because of the depth of this work. I'm capping this experience to just 3 new clients. And once those 3 spots are gone, that's it. So if you're feeling the call, if you're feeling yes in your body, don't wait. This is intimate, this is special, it's priced amazingly well, and it's gonna go very fast. And on top of that, after the first session, you have 24 hours for full refund if you don't feel a shift. If your body doesn't say, yes, this is different, you get your money back. 0 risk, total safety. Just a new you, a new future to game. So right now, you are standing at the crossroad. One path, do nothing, continue procrastination, keep guessing, keep scrolling, reading another book, watching another free video on YouTube, staying in your head, wondering why love hasn't worked out yet as years pass by, just like all these previous years passed by. But be honest, what happens if nothing changes? Years of almost relationships, or being alone, or another man who says, I'm just not ready. Another moment where you're staring at your phone, asking yourself, why does it always feel like this? And so here's another path. You say yes, not to me, to the little girl inside of you. You make a gentle, embodied, risk-free, best decision of your life. You already know what happens when you are living in the survival mode, but you don't know what becomes possible when you return to love and when you're held and guided by a powerful, super powerful coach like me. So some people ask, what if I am not dating right now? This is fine. This is about your blueprint, not your relationship status. Healing this now creates the conditions for aligned next level of love to enter. Some people could ask, what if I've done therapy before? Amazing. This works even deeper at the somatic embodied level. We're working with your body itself, not just with your thoughts. Another question could be, can I continue after the 14-day immersion? Yes, immersion is designed to be a complete experience, but if you want to go into my year-long mentorship package, your payment will be credited. So you really have nothing to lose. There is 0 pressure. Bonuses, more bonuses to make it even more like a no-brainer. I'm including the following amazing bonuses. My Attract Love meditation, done at home as you're falling asleep. 50,000 people use that meditation and love it. Bonus number 2, my famous Law of Devotion course, plus rejuvenation and weight loss meditations. Bonus number 3, magnetic phrases to activate his desire to chase and create instant emotional bond. My regular rate is $350 per session. The total value of this package, including integration and support between the sessions, is over $850. But this is a very special one-time offer. This offer for the whole 2 weeks with a coach of my caliber is only $333, and even that can be broken down into payments. Why am I doing it? Why am I opening 3 spots for an exceptional woman who has been probably following me for a long time, just waiting for the opportunity to jump in at this incredible rate? Well, 333 is a pretty magical number, and so any woman who is serious about her happiness can invest, and the result is love. It is priceless. So here's what happens next. Click the link around this video. You will be taken to a secure checkout page. Once the payment comes through, you will schedule your very first session with me. I don't know how you got here, but I do know this. You didn't land here by accident. You don't need another year to wait. You need a moment that resets everything. And that moment is now. And I know something in you is ready. And I cannot wait to meet her.